Welcome back to the show. Well, we all remember the movie from 1991 with Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze, right? Point Break.
91? Oh my gosh. Well, there is a new remake of the hit, and Jim Ferguson actually talked with some of the stars.
Well, good morning. Our Hollywood Happening today takes a look at the fast-paced action thriller Point Break, where a young FBI agent, Johnny Utah, played by Luke Bracey, infiltrates a cunning team of thrill-seeking elite athletes who are suspected of committing a series of crimes in extremely unusual ways.
Identify these individuals and report back to me.
You ever surf anything like this?
I've surfed.
Yeah, but you ever surfed anything like this?
One of the few journalists you're going to talk to today, and you're talking to a lot of them, that did the original
Really?
Breakpoint junket in New York City in 1991, 25 years ago.
Wow. Well, good to have you back on the latest.
I'm so glad they brought the story back. But would you agree with me that this version, of course, is on a much different level?
Yeah, it is. It's on a 2015, 2016 level. It's on a level 25 years past the other one, and I think it's pretty appropriate today. You know, it's a really interesting time to remake this movie. The ideas about life and your place in it and how to follow it and how you're living your life to the fullest, I think they're really kind of poignant these days.
Let's talk about Johnny Utah, your character. Outstanding extreme athlete, right? But agree with me, he's a lost soul?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, just because you're good at something doesn't mean you've got life figured out, you know? And I think that's where Utah was. You kind of get a bit more of a sense of where he came from in this, you know? You get a bit of an insight into what happened before he joined the FBI and why he did that. And that informs kind of, you see his progress through you know, this kind of happy-go-lucky kid to maybe a bit of tragedy to then some seriousness involved in the FBI, and
he became a lawyer.
Exactly. He worked hard for that, and his constant struggle between, you know, the need for chaos in his life and also the want and the desire for structure and some stability, and I think we're all kind of juggling that to a certain degree in our lives, you know, to a certain degree. But he searches through, and I think in the end he does find the path that he should be on.
Oh, I do too. The Osaki 8 is so important. How would you describe it?
I describe it as a kind of a set of goals, challenges through a bunch of different extreme sports disciplines that, because they are the epitome of these sports, I think once you kind of complete all 8 of these goals, these challenges, then it's said that you'll reach enlightenment and nirvana because you've become one with all these energies of the earth that help you complete these sports.
I thought one of the most important parts of the whole film was your relationship with Edgar Martinez's character.
Yeah, I mean, Edgar and I, we got along famously. He's a huge fan of the original, like I was, and so when you meet someone that is so committed to making this movie with you and so committed to making it as great as possible, it makes making a movie very easy and very easy to become someone's brother, and for sure.
Welcome, brother.
They call me Bodie.
Three crimes, 3 continents. I think they're connected. They're attempting something called the Osaki 8, a series of 8 ordeals that honor the forces of nature.
Well, I'll talk to Edgar Ramirez, Luke Bracey's co-star in Point Break, next week. Also opening today, the long-awaited Star Wars, The Force Awakens. I'll see you right here next Tuesday on The Morning Blend.